guys, welcome to my channel. So this is level 1 string program questions. We will try to solve it one by one. Okay, so let's get into the first question. Write a program to extract all the characters present in the given string. Okay, so I will create a new package. Create a class here. Okay, all class. I'll create a main method here. Okay, so first we have to take the input. So we have to import the scanner class. Okay, enter the string. We have to store the input s is equals to, so there is no need to store because it's only one time use. Okay, so system dot in dot next. So we store the string value here. So our job is to extract all the characters and print it to the console. We will use the for loop here. For int I is equals to 0, I is less than n. Okay, sorry, ch dot, so I'm a bit ahead. Okay, we'll try to store it inside a character array. In ch is char ch is equals to s dot to char array. This is a method which will return a character array. Okay, so we will use the for loop to iterate through that list. Int I is equals to 0, I is less than ch dot length I plus plus. What we have to do, we have to print the character. Okay, ch of I. Let's run it. Okay, ciao, getting it right. So we will make it more short by adding this one line. We will use the for each loop. Okay, for char c in s dot to char array, we will just print the character. Let's try it. Getting it right. What it's doing, it's a for each loop, so there is no need to initialize. Okay, we will just define declare a variable without a value. Okay, so we are iterating through characters, so we have to define it with the char data type, and it will be followed by call. So it should be used in case of a for each loop, and we have to specify the array here. Getting it right. So first one is done. We'll go to the next one. I have to print the only alphabets in a string. Okay, so yeah, we'll just continue with it, or we can make a method public static void. Well, we are using this static method here because we can call directly from the main method, because main is also static. Static cannot call non-static methods directly. Okay, to avoid object creation, yeah, public static void get alpha. So argument is string. What we have to do, we have to print the only alphabets inside the string. Okay, first we have to iterate through the list, right? So we will use the for each loop char c in s dot to char array. What is the condition here? If there is a helper method inside the character class, right? So character dot is alphabetic of c, so it will return true if the character is an alphabet. Okay, and then we will just print it. Okay, do you understand why I didn't use any braces here? Because for a single loop, for a single statements, for a loop or a condition, there is no need to specify the brackets. Okay, so let's try it. We have to call this. Okay, so get alpha of s. So Java 765 See, we're only getting these alphabets, right? Okay, so next question, only digits. Here we will use another method, public static void get digits of string s. We will use a for each loop char ch is that two character. Inside this character array we have to check the character if the character is numeric or not. We will use this helper method is uh, there is no method to check the character is number or not, so no need to worry. We will explicitly check the condition if c is greater than or equals to small a and c greater than, okay, less than or equals to small z. It will only print lowercase letters. Okay, so what we have to do if we want to print the capitals also, we will use two conditions here. One condition is this, and or second condition is what, c is greater than or equals to capital A and c is less than or equals to capital Z. Getting it right? What we are doing, if the character is a small case alphabet between A and Z, it will print it. Or if the character is capital A or between capital A and capital Z, it will print that character. Okay, understanding it right? So let's call this method, oh sorry, we have to print the numbers, right? So if c is greater than or equals to 0 and c less than or equals to 9, means if the character is between 0 to 9, it will print the character. Okay, we can use this directly. We are using a single colons, right? Inside this condition, this 0 will convert it into ASCII character, ASCII letters. Okay, for 0 the ASCII code is 48. It will check if the c is greater than or equals to 48, the condition will become true. Getting it right? So let's call this get digits of, yes. So Java 123 JJ89. See, we are only getting these digits, right? Did you understand it now? So next one, only special characters. So how can we check the condition to get only special characters? We know to check the alphabets, we know to check the numbers, right? So if the character is not an alphabet, not a number, it will definitely be a special character, right? So let's create a method, public static void gets special characters, argument is string. So we will use a for each loop, step 2 char array. If character dot is alphabetic of c, means if the character is alphabetic and c is greater than or equals to 0 and c is less than or equals to 0, 9, it's checking the condition, right? Is it something wrong? We have to use the not operator here. Okay, if the character is alphabetic or if the character is a number, it will check the character is alphabetic, it will true character, that means the condition will be true. Or if the character is a digit, this whole condition will become true, and we are using a not operator here because we don't need the alphabets and digits, right? So then what we have to do, we have to print the character. We are using this not operator here because if the condition becomes true means the character is alphabet or a number, we don't want that, right? It will return false. So if the character is not an alphabet, not a digit, it will return, this condition will return false, and this not operator will convert that false to true. That means the character is should be a special characters. Then this whole condition becomes true in case if the character is not alphabetic and not a number. So if the condition is true, we are just printing it. Okay, so let's call this get special alpha, run java, and yi braces underscore hash. Okay, getting some errors here. What is that? It will return true, or we have to enclose this in a bracket. Okay, this or operator will operate between these two. Okay, and these two will become two separate conditions. Okay, that's why we're getting the wrong output. So we'll enclose it within braces here. It will become a single condition. Okay, let's try again. Java and underscore hash. Okay, so sorry for that. What happening? Something's wrong. So sorry, we are calling the wrong method here. Okay, I didn't see that. So we have to call this get special characters method. Logic is right, but we are calling the wrong method. So sorry for that. So java star $hash. So now we're getting it right. Okay, let's go to the next question. Reverse the given string. Okay, we'll create a method here, public static. It will return a string value. So string is what we have to do, we have to store the result inside a string. We have to iterate through string here. So how we can iterate it? By using for loop int I is equals to the old way s dot length minus 1 I greater than or equals to 0 I minus minus. What it will do, it will iterate through the string from last character to first character. We are getting the index is stored in I, right? So we have to print that, we have to add that to the result string. Result plus is equals to s dot caret of I. Getting it? Return, we have to return the result. What here what's happening here means it will iterate, for example, wait, so a b c d. I will start at d here. What we are initializing with I s dot length minus 1, that means index is currently at third position. We are adding that d to result, means result will become what? D. Result will be D. After the next iteration, index will be at 2. So what's the value at 2c? Next b and then a. Understand it, right? Okay, let's call it and run. So we have to print it because it's a method with return type. um, reverse of yes. Okay, getting a right. See, these are all single line logics. Okay, try to understand it. We can make this also in a single line by eliminating those braces. Okay, result plus is equals to s dot caret of 5. Got it. Next, extract all duplicate characters from a string. Okay, public static void get duplicates of string s. So let's assume there is a string. Okay, a b c d a g c. What we have to print, we have to print this duplicate character a and this c. How can we do it? So at the time of iterating, we have to check if the character is already present in the previous array. Okay, for example, let's take that we are at this iteration. So we have this c, right? We have to check if c is present in this array. Okay, we have to check if the character is already presented before that index. Okay, means if we have at this index, we are at this index, we have to check from 0 till that d if a is already present or not. We have to compare with each character. Okay, first we have to compare with the first one, a. So we can see that a is already present before that index. Okay, that means this a is a duplicate character. We have to print that. After the next iteration g, we have to check if g is already present or not before that index. Okay, first it will iterate through each and every character from 0th index till that gth index. So it will check it's already present or not. A not equals to g, b, c, d, a. So there is no g present before that index. Okay, so it will avoid this. So if we get to this index, it will check from the starting if c is already present or not present at this, not present at first index, present at second index. Okay, if c is already present at the second index, we have to mean this c is a duplicate value and we have to print it. So we will make use a boolean for each iteration. We will take a boolean. Okay, flag means if a character is already present before that index, we have to assign it with true or false. If the boolean is true, we have to print that, otherwise we can pass. Okay, so let's get into this. For int is equals to 0, I is less than s dot length minus, okay, s dot length I plus plus. So we are iterating through each character. Okay, we will first print it and then we will try to solve it step by step. Okay, I can, what should I enter? So code with Java. It's what's happening? It's okay, we are calling the wrong method again. Duplicate site, again duplicate some. Okay, code with Java. We are getting each and every character, right? So let's try to print only duplicates. We have to check if the character is already present or not, so that we have to use another for loop inside the for loop. Okay, inside this for loop, what we have to do, for this character we have to check if that particular character is present or not, means we have to check within this subarray index starting from 0 till that index minus 1 for int j is equals to 0, j is less than I j plus plus. Okay, if I double equals to j, we have to specify the data type and we have to use a boolean here. Boolean flag is equals to, by default it will be false. Okay, we will assume that because we can assume that the character is not present before that index. Okay, after iterating from 0 till that index, if the character is already present, it will change the flag value to true. Okay, so after checking, we have to check if the flag is true or false. If the character is already present, that means the current index value is a duplicate value. Then we have to print it as dot caret of what is the current index I. Okay, try to run it. Code with Java. So I think there is no duplicates here. No duplicates, huh? No, there is something wrong with our code. Okay, what's that? Run again. ABCD AB. We are not getting any input, any output. Okay, why it's happening? We are comparing the indexes here. I double equals to 0. So stupid of me. Okay, if s dot caret of I double equals to s dot caret of j. So these are all some small mistakes we have to point out. Okay, code with Java. So A is the only duplicate letter present in this string. We will try it with another string, A B C D B D I O A. Yeah, we are getting the correct output. Okay, done. Did you understand it? So for each iteration we have to check if the character is already present before that index or not. If the character is present, means if this condition is true, it will assign the flag value to true. And again we have to check if the boolean is true or false. Okay, if it's true, we have to just print it. So next question, extract all the words present in the given string or not. Sorry, present in the given string. So public static void get all words string is. So how can we do that? We can just split it using a helper method. That split method will return a list of string, array of string, s dot split by word on space. If a space is present in the string, it will split into two halves. It will return an array of strings. We have to store it. So string str is equals to s dot split, and then what we have to do, we have to print the words. Okay, for we will use a for each loop. Inside that string, all are strings, right? So string string in str, we have to print that string. We are just printing the elements inside the list. Okay, it's just a for each loop, not complicated. Okay, so Java with Ravi, we are getting a because why, we are using this next method. Next method only allows a single word, so we should use next line method to get multiple words as an input. So try again. So code with Ravi. So there is something wrong happening. We we are not calling this. Okay, we are not calling the method. Same mistake I'm repeating again and again. I'm so sorry. So get all words code with Java. Getting so that's all for now. So we are now completed level 1 on number and string program so far. So coming up are array programs. Later, after array programs, we have to do pattern programs. Okay, if you have any doubts or any clarification, just comment inside the comment box. I will try to reply to you. So if you find this helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Have a good day.